Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Aries the Emperor here, back with another general reading for my Aries collective. If you are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel for all Aries placements. Cross watchers are welcome as well. Just take in mind, you guys, that this reading may or may not resonate with everyone. All right, so do not force the reading. If it does not resonate, then that is fine. Maybe this is not the reading for you. Okay, so you read the title. You know what day it is. All right, we're going to get into the next 48 hours, give or take, for the collective. You know, any situations you may be getting into or getting out of. Okay, and as the title reads, you know, Aries, you are so good. Okay, and I'm sure you have experienced this. You know, if not all of you, all majority. You know, you so good that you make them come back twice. You know, so good that they be mad at you because they want to come back. Ain't that something? But we're going to get into it. All right. Thank you guys to everybody who likes and subscribes to the channel. Thank you so much for your donations. I have ordered so many new tarot cards. I'm so excited. I can't wait for them to be delivered because of your donations. And thank you to those who book readings and shop the Vegan Soy Candle Shop. I am as well working on getting readings and your candles safely delivered from my heart to yours. Okay, if you'd like to connect with me, I will leave all of my info in the description box down below. Okay, let's get into it. I don't know. It just came to my mind, you know, like if an Aries says, trust me, cross watcher, you might as well sit back, put your seatbelt on, and let them turn the music up, right? Because Aries is the boss. All right. Alexa, cue Khalees, bossy. But nah, for real. You guys are fearless, to say the least, you know, and scared is normally not a word in Aries' vocabulary. And if it is, baby, you need to remove it. And that's why people are attracted to you in a lot of ways. You're fearless and they're afraid of you in a lot of ways as well because you're fearless. But it still is something that they admire and wish that they could exude themselves. All right. So let's see what messages come out in the tarot spread. I don't know why I'm getting that Andre 3000 song, like somebody trying to talk somebody out of coming around you or reaching out to you. It's like, don't do it. Reconsider. Read some literature on the subject. You sure? Fuck it. You worth the risk every time, collective. I will say that. You know, you worth it. Every time you show them why you're the boss. You show them why you are the emperor. All right. Let's see what messages come out for you in the next 48 hours, give or take. Holy Spirit, angels, guides, I ask that you enter into this reading and protect me as I protect the collective and read. All right, what you got? Queen of Wands. I mean, all the power. I got the power. And it ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You rule the crown chakra. So that is always and forever going to be your position. You know, I don't care where you feel like you sit in this food chain of life that we are all a part of. You know, as a collective, we are just that. You know, we are just individuals, and in all actuality, you know, we are supposed to put all of our talents together and become one. But sadly, you know, people like to separate themselves and they like to judge you. And they like to dress themselves up and try and make themselves look better or give themselves a certain title to come off better. But it's all the same. Undress everybody in the world and you all got the same body parts. All right. Literally. Okay. It's nothing that we ain't all seen, right? And that's how you come off, you know, and that's why you are confident. in the way that you move, and maybe you working on your confidence and you working on standing in that power and you're trying to get used to it. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Like I said, it's your universe, God-given right. And so be it, stand in it, be that light in the room, be that loud energy. And I don't say loud as in with this, even though I know I can get loud. My whole family's loud. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. It's a few fire signs in my family, but your presence, like I said here, is meant to be that. If you see, the Queen of Wands in this photo, she has vitiligo. Look how different that is. And she's beautiful with it. It's just like the supermodel, Winnie Harlow. Is that her name? She's vitiligo, and she's like so beautiful, whatever she wears, however she comes across is just unique, and she carries that shit, like a G. You know what I'm saying? They said Michael Jackson had it too. He just kind of bleached his entire skin instead of embracing the different patches. But I digress. That's Virgo energy. But I really feel, embrace your uniqueness. She's got a black cat sitting at her feet, for God's sake. To the average Joe, they're afraid of black cats. And it's a bad omen to them. But in this situation, this is not a bad omen. This is, in fact, a good one. This is a good sign. It reminds me of Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Is that the name of the show? I might be telling my age, but oh well. And not only that, the lions above her signify, I mentioned Khalees, I'm bossy, it's your sister fire sign. So it just speaks on how much fire is in you, and fire is powerful. You know what I'm saying? You can't turn it down. You have to go get a fire extinguisher to go put something out like that. It's beautiful. It's mesmerizing. It's you. And I feel like somebody may see that and they want to come back to it. They miss that fire. They miss that warmth. They think about it. They reminisce about it. The memories are so vivid and they're so clear. Even when you, or how do I say, I feel like people could not only, and look what comes out, the Emperor, more fire. It's just like people, when they think they figured it out, or when they go off and they have to take that time to themselves to really sit in the energy, they come to their senses and they realize, someone's realizing, that it wasn't arrogance, that it was in fact them that was the problem in a situation, having to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? They didn't appreciate you. And not only that, I feel like this could have been you and somebody building something together, because the Emperor represents power and stability. And the Queen of Wands is the female counterpart in a sense to that, because of the strength. She's just as strong as the Emperor. So I feel like your power in some way, shape, or form overpowered somebody else's. Like they weren't ready, or they're not as brave as you are, when it comes to life itself here. Somebody doesn't understand how you're able to be as strong as you are, and make a decision and stick in it. Somebody would rather talk the talk, but not necessarily when nobody's looking, they kind of go back in the corner. Versus you leading the pack every single time. And that's scary. But I feel like your power is something that, or your energy is something that is being seen as not luck. You're not a fluke. You know what I'm saying? This is you. And it's been you the whole time. And not only that, the Queen of Wands is somebody that rises. So like I mentioned here, you could be coming to terms with this. You know what I'm saying? Instead of fighting your fire, you're embracing your fire, so to speak here. I'm trying to get it out, y'all. Like, it's in my head, but I'm trying to explain it the best I can here. It's getting a little hot in here too. I got the heat on. Literally, and I am the heat because I am the fire, baby. Let me cut it out. All right, I got the 4 of Wands, more Aries energy. Like, I can't make this up. 7 of Wands. It's like when you don't need them anymore, then they want to be a team. When things start looking like they're coming together, oh yeah, let me be a part of that. I do want to invest in that. You know what I'm saying? I did believe in you. I was just playing. I didn't mean all that stuff I said. It's like you starting to put yourself together. Just, you know, your colors, your aura is standing out just a little brighter. And it's like maybe somebody, because look how her hand is like halfway in the air. Like, do I want to celebrate? Do I not? You know, you don't care at this point. You know, what you putting together, you figured yourself out. And it's been a long walk, you know, and it's not easy building a foundation, especially by yourself. You know, when you had people that probably told you to trust, for you to trust them, only for you to find out, you know, that they was going to leave you hanging every single time. So you have deleted numbers, unfriended people on social media, blocked them. You probably blocked a few numbers, and they're not used to this side. You know, they scared now. You know, I feel like you're not in your feelings. You're not in your emotions. And if you are, you know, you're putting them into something that is actually going to continue to build on this Emperor's foundation, you know, and not contribute to bringing it down. And you standing on that 10 toes down, you know, and I'm proud of you for that. Male and female energy is here. So that's both sides of the collective, the divine and the divine feminine and the divine masculine here. You know what I'm saying? You may be a feminine here that's having to tap into your masculinity, your emperor energy, and that's fine. You know, that's your superpower as a feminine Aries. You get both. Not every feminine gets to experience that in the zodiac wheel. You know, I feel like a lot of times I come off as masculine, but as just the how the energy runs through my veins. You know, I'm very much feminine. And I support that energy, you know, I appreciate that. It took me a long time to understand that. But now that I do, let's get it, you know, let's go. It's a balance in this is what it is. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you, to show you. People scared of that. And then for my masculines out here, you know, you tapping into your Queen of Wands energy. The strength, you know, understanding your emotions, that fire inside of you, knowing how to alchemize it, you know, and use it to your better judgment throughout your relationships, your situations, you know, and cross watching, you could be learning this from a fire sign the hard way. Because the 7 of Wands is here. Somebody getting kicked to the curb, baby. Somebody is about to look you up and find out that, oh, it says add friend. What? 10 of Swords. Literally, I can't make this up. And look at her. Somebody is dead to the world. Aries did what? Oh, God. Yeah. You see it. But that's serious. Play with and get got. And it's the story of your life going forward here. It's okay to outgrow people and no longer need them. Especially you can see this type of energy coming from a mile away. When people no longer serve you or they're not contributing. They say when you in a car, you got the driver. Okay, especially when you're on a road trip and the passenger is in charge of what? The radio. All right. And the backseat riders, they may be in charge because Aries like to speed. If you speed, to look out for the police or any other trouble that's out there or whatever. So if they not helping you in some way, shape, or form inside your whip, pull that motherfucker over and invite them out. Strength card. Because you got places to be here. And you're learning how to tame the beast within and use it to your advantage. Somebody didn't think you had it in you to cut them off. Now they rethinking, what did they do? How can they come back? Now they looking from the outside in. And it don't feel good. The backstabber feels backstabbed. What do you know? Ain't that something? Gemini energy. Been two-faced the whole time. But now you ready to show the puppy dog face. You should have showed me that first. Instead of loading those knives up in the collective's back, or even trying to. Imagine these swords being thrown at an emperor. An emperor that probably runs an army of motherfuckers, especially spiritually wise. You know what you coming up against? Your last day. In the emperor's presence. In the Queen of Wands' presence. You could probably annihilate some of these people. Spill all their beans. Embarrass all their life. And a few of their family members, acquaintances, significant others. But you choose not to because you bigger than that. You know who you are. And you wouldn't waste your time, breath, or energy for that matter. I feel like you letting somebody slide. You letting them live out here. And they know that. And they got the nerve to walk around like they big shit. That's growth, collective. That's what real growth is. And that's why, like I said in the beginning, they talk the talk, but they know when they get at home by themselves that they can't really walk it. They know the truth. You know it and they know it. And that's all that matters. It don't matter what they feeding the rest of the world because it's garbage. Knight of Cups, you know how they really feel. You know what they really want. Ten of Cups. And that's something with you. They'll choose your house every time. They'll choose your cup every time. I think it's that ring light, you guys. That's why I don't cut that light on anymore. Like, it adds more heat than necessary. And it's freezing outside right now, so guess I'm gonna have to sweat a little bit. I got the Wheel of Fortune. Oops. Sagittarius energy. All right, you gotta let that wheel turn. Page of Swords is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck here. And you got to just let this immature asshole watch. Did I not say? You got this one little sword here with these 10. But they didn't do nothing but lay themselves out. They still can't help but watch. You know, they still want to come back. Like, look how sad she is on this horse with this cup. Like, damn. I know what I did. Aries don't want me back. You know, the damage has been done. And someone sees you moving forward. Looking amazing. Rebalancing your chakras. You know, being fixed in your energy. Embracing that. And all they can do is reminisce, watch, and stalk. Because this is what the Page of Swords do. This is somebody who's curious about your endeavors, what you're doing now. This is someone who studies you. All right. This could very well be those who saw you as an enemy or competition in some way, shape, or form versus seeing you as an ally. And I mean, in the end, it only got them nowhere. But still on the outside looking in. The devil. On the outside looking in. 4 of Cups. Sitting there. Taking everything for granted. When you had the opportunity, I feel like you was giving them cup after cup. Chance after chance. Option after option. Resource after resource. Energy, love, whatever you had to give. You didn't even have to give to yourself because you was trying to make sure this person was fed. And they were like, But now I feel like the clarity is real clear. It's like all the manipulation, all the mind games, none of it works. None of it worked. You know, the only fire they gonna feel is in hell. The hell that they living in. Not knowing you are the fire starter. You put them there. Not literally, but that's the consequence that they have to live with now going forward. Let's look at this little fire down here. And you are what? The ram. You know, you are the first, the spark of light, the first spark of flame. And you just sitting back, you know, over here sitting pretty. Oh well. Ready for your next endeavor. Somebody can't even face you because you see through them. And you will never see them the same. I mean, take it how it resonates. You know, this don't have to necessarily be in love. This just clearly about people playing with you, playing on your top. Something that you rule over. You know, you've been good at this. You just give a motherfucker the benefit of the doubt. You know, you might want to be careful, cross watcher. Them same daggers you're throwing, that wheel spins around, and it does return right back to sender love in so many different ways. But see, when you came in, your intentions were never pure to the collective. You know, so the consequences that you may have to endure gonna be just a little bit different. You know, maybe something that you're not used to. And what Janet Jackson say, that's the way love goes. 5 of Cups. You know, you're going to be disappointed. Because every time you come back around and you look and you check for this Aries, baby, they doing better. They doing better. And they doing better. As long as they keep focusing on themselves. And as long as they keep looking forward and not backward. What's that story in the Bible? Whose wife was that? God told her not to look backwards or she would turn into a pillar of salt. And what did she do? Look backwards. Was that Sodom and Gomorrah? Give me one more, spirit. Don't look back, collective. Ain't none back there but the devil in his devilish ways with a few devilish minions that's waiting to play. You've collected all you need to from back there, and this is what's ahead of you. And look, okay, the metaphor I just used, y'all. Remember the city they was leaving from? And look at that. It's like the hand of God right there. Don't you look back. Got something way better for you, and it's got your name on it. All right. Hit that like and subscribe button, y'all, for more messages from me. I'm gonna dedicate this entire weekend to you guys, as far as readings, and I'm gonna try and do some extra general readings as well here in your candle orders, getting them out because my son will be going out for the weekend, so it'll just be me, so I'll be able to maneuver a lot easier. Okay, so just stay tuned, and thank you guys. I love each and every last one of you. I will catch you later. Ciao.